This is Alex Yarde from All Things Geek at the Good Men Project. I'd like to share an unboxing with you of the MEGO officially licensed 8-inch characters from Star Trek, the Mirror Universe, Mirror episode. You have Mirror Kirk and Mirror Spock from that episode. This authentic retro packaging, fully articulated. You can pose them in any position you'd like. And it's the original MEGO toy line and quality. They're limited editions. They're numbered for collectivity. And they're available only at Target. These are Target exclusives, okay? So you won't find these anywhere else. So, one thing that I love about this diorama is that, if you can see, the Kirk and Spock are in the transporter room. And if you're familiar with the episode, it was a transporter accident during an ion storm that transported Kirk, Uhura, Scotty, and McCoy from the Enterprise aboard the ISS Enterprise in a parallel universe. They discovered a command structure where the benign Federation was the brutal Empire, and the planets were conquered or destroyed, and advancement through assassination was commonplace. So that is the episode, and I'll take a look at the inside. Okay, we have some tape at the top here. I'm going to open carefully. All right. And okay, you have some. Oh, okay. You have a fan club registration card. You can see there from MEGO. All right, which is pretty cool. And you also have some cool shots of space with the Enterprise. Okay, like a screen. You can see that there. I think these are screen captures from the updated series. They did a good job on that, like making it look like it was concurrent with the modern movies. So you can take a look at that. I mean, these are really sweet, these cards. That's a bonus. You can see that there. Okay. So these shots of the Enterprise. All right. Got a little cardboard backing back here that keeps the shape of the box. And we have the figures. Pull out. Okay. And you can see them a little more in detail. Alright. You see that for a second. Okay. You can see that Kirk, you know, he has his uniform, his Mirror Universe uniform. He has his phaser, communicator, everything that he needs here. There's some plastic ties on the back that you can just kind of pop out. Not too difficult. Alright. And so here you have Kirk. Alright. Fully posable, his head. And I mean, the likeness is pretty good. I mean, look at it. You know, it's a pretty good representation of William Shatner at the time. Okay. Fully articulated, the wrists, arms, legs. They did a really good job on the uniform. You know, the sash and the tunic that Kirk wears. All the flare and the insignia are accurate. And, you know, as you see on these legs, like how they had back in the day, the legs are part of, they're not boots, they're just extensions on the leg there. But they did an excellent job here. I mean, this is pretty accurate, I would say. to the figures that I remember. Okay, and let's look at Spock. Get him out of there. Okay, all right, got Spock out of there. And the same thing with Spock. I mean, if you look at the little dagger, the dagger is accurate to what I remember from the episode. I mean, that's pretty cool. His tunic is removable. Like that was the whole thing. You know, you could dress these things up and get different uniforms. The head is good. The likeness of Leonard Nimoy, if you can see, is pretty accurate. Kind of looks like Drake. That's weird. I never noticed that before. His sash, his pants, everything is pretty accurate there. Same thing, you know, the legs are extension. The boots don't come off, they're part of the leg, but that's fine. And, you know, this is a pretty good representation. You got your phaser, you got your communicator of these figures. I mean, these are the figures that I remember collecting as a kid. And, you know, you have your diorama of the transporter room, you know, in the background, and your screen from the original series. The Gorn, similarly from the Arena episode, okay, and if you recall, Spock and the Gorn captain were stranded on a planet where they had to fight to the death. And one thing that I like about this packaging is that they have trivia on the back. Like here's a question. In what year does the episode Arena take place? Want to guess? Okay, it was 2267. That's the year that the Arena episode would have taken place. And as you can see, you have the Romulan commander, Sulu, and the Gorn captain here was in there. I'm not going to take him out because he's pretty sweet, and I'm going to leave him the way he is. But you can see it's the same kind of quality, the same stuff that you loved as a kid, if you remember. I mean, the eyes, they did such a good job. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's really accurately done. And along with the 8-inch figures, they also have 14-inch figures that I'm going to show you. I'm not going to unbox at this moment, but here you have Superman. This is a 14-inch figure, Superman, fully articulated. They pretty much have the Justice League. They have Poison Ivy, they have Batgirl, they have Batman. These are officially licensed 14-inch characters, the retro packaging, you know, the original quality of the line, you know, the clothing is removable. One thing is that, if you can see, I'm holding it straight up, you know, you can't really see, you know, you're blocking some of his face here, but, you know, that's a little quibble. But I'm not going to open this guy up right now. And you have Batgirl, who looks awesome, but I'm dropping stuff in. Here's Batgirl. She looks pretty sweet. Okay, 14-point articulation on all of these, okay? And, you know, that's a pretty good-looking Barbara Gordon, okay? You know, Marty Abrams, I mean, he's the father of the action figure, okay? And these figures, you know, they kind of have a special place in my heart because, again, I was a collector of these. This is probably the first figures that I really collected, other than the, you know, small 3.75 inch Star Wars figures. So I think that these figures, you know, available from Target, I mean, they're excellent. I would highly recommend you picking them up. There's second wave out now. There's a third wave coming up. I'm going to have more details as they come up. I was actually invited by Mr. Abrams. I had an interview with him. You can see it as part of this. This video will be embedded in the interview, and he had asked me to come up and take a look at the MEGO Corp, and I graciously will, you know, he graciously asked me, and I'm definitely going to go up and take some more video and pictures of the third line coming up. I mean, they have music. They have folks from pop culture. They have, Billy Idol. They have Joe Namath. They have classic monsters they had for Halloween. I mean, this is a line that, and again, MEGO is the line that really kind of created this market. And Target, thankfully, saw the value in it and wanted to help make this line come together. Because this is the only, total, line that it's not just kind of piecemeal. It's not like Planet of the Apes and different things. It's a unified line that Target is putting out. And I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I'm going to enjoy checking these things out. And as I have more details, I'll share them with you. Okay? So that's Alex Yarde from All Things Geek. And take care. Bye-bye.